10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level 42, baby. Oh yeah. And Warriors 11. That was a free day upgrade. Yes. Finally. Let's see how much it costs to upgrade this. Oh, that's not too much. I'll get that next sector. Let's upgrade something before we start this video. Actually, let's wait to upgrade the medkits. Today, guys... Oh, I forgot the intro! What's up, guys? This is Christian from Extreme Boomer. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to use warriors effectively. Now, let's start with the statues. It's important to have good statues. I'm going to be going over the most important parts in having warriors, using a warrior strategy. This is with smoke. Jimmy's going to be making a without smoke soon, because he doesn't have smoke. So, that should help you guys, all of you noobs who don't have smoke. Now, before I start, yeah, I'm going to basically be showing you how to use them in a battle. I'm going to be going over what statues are the best, and like what things you should upgrade, and what things you should upgrade, and what things you should be aware of when attacking a base with warriors. So this is all with smoke, so yes, let's get started. So I would think the most important thing about using warriors is your gunboat. Your gunboat is the major part of it. You want a high level gunboat, and you would want a couple gunboat statues. Now I could use another 17% gunboat energy, but I can't place it anywhere. As you could see. Also, a good troop damage and a troop health helps so much. You guys are bound to win if you guys have these warriors. So the thing about warriors is, with smoke, you basically want to just flavor them to the center, smoke them up, and I'm going to be showing you how to use a cheap smoke strategy. Smoke them up to the center, and then they'll basically take down the HQ pretty fast. So, yes, so let's get started. So, over here, my warriors, as you saw, just finished to level 11. And see that troop health? I get plus 200 troop health. That is so much more, and 75% damage per second. That's a game changer, guys. So, you want to keep your red statues. Try to get the best things you can for those. Get a good troop health, good troop damage. And, yeah, things you should beware of, I can't talk today, of when attacking a base with warriors. You need to look at the level of flames and machine guns. If they have, I would say, higher than level 10 flamethrowers at level 11 warriors, I would say maybe try to avoid the base. I mean, it's definitely possible. You could always boost your statues, or if you have a better statue than me, you could easily take it on. But yes, machine guns are a big thing. If you would like to make an anti-warrior base, be sure to check out my video in the playlist down below. Yeah, so what else to be aware of? You need to kind of be aware of the mortars. If they're like if they're high level, like level 16 and up mortars, they might be able to tear your troops apart pretty fast. Now, shock launcher, you probably don't need to be worrying about too much about the shock launcher. I have attacked bases with shock launchers. It's not that big of a deal. However, it does do a lot of damage to your troops, so you might want to shock it, and I'll show you when to shock and stuff later on. Mines is another big part of it. You need to have effective mine placements if you're defending, and if you're attacking, you need to kind of avoid the mines. So before you attack, I would say look underneath archer towers, because that's a major place where people hide mines. I always say take down boom mines before I attack a base if they're in my pathway, because if you take down the boom mines, that's like 4 or 5 warriors that die from those, and it's like up to 8 warriors that could die from one boom mine. So that's a major thing to be aware of when attacking. I just like taking them down. I mean, you'll probably win either way, but it just saves troops casualties. Okay, another thing to be aware of is boosted statues. So if you see a base with a boosted troop building damage and building health, you should probably be aware of it. Like, you can't, at my level, I can't take on, well, I could take on level 20, HQ level 20s, but it just gets pretty harsh because it takes so long to take it down. And I definitely could do it, it's just a lot harder to take it down. And on top of that, if a building health is boosted, it's going to be practically impossible for my warriors at my levels. So I failed a couple attacks recently using warriors attacking like HQ 19, HQ 18s, because I'm pretty high up on victory points. But yes, I have failed a couple attacks by attacking HQ 18s, HQ 19s with boosted troop health. I mean, no, I keep saying troop health, with boosted health on the buildings. There we go. That's it. Okay, so now that I explained most things you should be aware of when attacking, let's go and let's do a couple of races to kind of show you how to do it. So first, let's just, we're going to take on a player base, okay? Let's take on this guy. He's a level 40. I scouted him out, so I kind of know where all the mines are and stuff. And you don't need to scout him out too much, but as you can see, I'm probably going to go up the middle on this base, okay? And so that's probably what I'm going to do, just to avoid those boom mines on the sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a barrage on this mortar to take out the mines around it and the boom mine. So that should clear out most of the mines, and you don't need to be worried about all the mines. A couple mines won't hurt you. It's just the extra. Now my flares are higher level, so I'm going to place my flare first, and then I'm going to place that on my troops. And he only has a building damage before this. So yes, I'm placing them on the beach. If they're spread out, you might need to place a couple smokes. And then you basically want to smoke them to one building. And then you're just going to get them all filed up there. And then you're just going to go for the center. Sometimes you'll need to place a medkit. I'll place a medkit. And then you want to just place a couple shocks. And for the extra energy, you want to place a medkit if you have it. And if you don't have enough for a medkit, use your artillery to take down a building that is low leveled to damage the HQ, so they'll take it on the last hit. That's what we're hoping for, but yeah. So yes, this guy goes down pretty fast and easy. Hopefully that kind of explained it. The battles go so fast with warriors, it's kind of hard to explain everything in one battle. I've only lost 9 warriors. That's good for that battle. So I'm going to revamp my troops, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, so I felt like I didn't explain the first battle well enough when I was attacking it. I'm going to be giving you kind of the thought process before you attack a base. Eventually, when you get mastered at this strategy, you're just going to be able to wing it. So I've chosen this base. Now, he does have increased hit points, 25,000 extra hit points. That brings us up to like 95,000 hit points. So that's going to be kind of hard, but I'm pretty sure I could do this. So another thing is, you need to be watching out of the building damage. Because, like, if it's a lot, it's going to destroy your troops pretty fast. But his flame is pretty low. His machine guns are not as loud as HQ. This is a very not an anti-warrior base. This is not an anti-warrior base. This is going to be easy. His mines are pretty low level, only level 11. I could definitely do this. Now, before you attack a base, if you're going to review the base, you just want to look at the mine level. So mine level is level 11, and then we're going to look for boom mine placement. Now, underneath the sawmill, underneath the radar, it's a common place for them. Behind the statues, a lot of people place them behind the statues, as you can see. There's another one here. Also look behind the archer towers, sniper towers. Look behind the sniper towers. And you only need to look at stuff in your pathway. You're going to look at the HQ level. You're going to look at the machine gun level. And as all this, this is very easy base. You have to upgrade your flame and your machine guns more, dude. And this is going to be a definitely easy base. Now, another thing about warriors is you don't want to leave any warriors behind, okay? That means if you have, like, a lot of warriors, like, if you have, like, half the warriors trained up, you don't want to go on attack. You want to wait till you have, like, 1 left, and then you could attack. I suggest upgrading your landing craft so you could get a ton of more warriors. Okay, so I'm not going to wait for these troops because I think this is not an anti-warrior base, and you kind of just need to be sure of yourself. You need to be confident, you need to be able to destroy bases, and I'm just going to wait for this 1 minute, 30 seconds for it to be done. I could jam it up, but you know what, I could wait. Anyway, I just want to explain like how well I know about warriors, okay guys? As soon as I got warriors, when they were level 1, I've used them. Okay, since then I've used them every single day of Boom Beach. I have used warriors. There might have been like 2 days where I used tanks, but I just love using warriors. I know how to use them effectively with and without smoke. Now Jimmy knows how to use them without smoke even more, just because he kind of knows, you know, he's been using them lately. I haven't used them for so long. But let's look at my armory, okay? My smoke is level 1. You don't really need to upgrade your smoke too much. My medkit's 13 and my EMT's level 4. My flares are level 5, so they give me 20 seconds. 20 seconds is enough to land them down here and go all the way up to the other end. I also suggest upgrading your flares, because if you don't upgrade your flares, what will happen is if you flare them to the HQ, if the flare runs out when they're at the HQ, they're going to take all the buildings around that. And by the time that happens, all the buildings behind that, they're all going to be firing at you, and then you'll probably die. Most of the time, you'll die, sometimes you'll win. But yes, that's kind of the thought process behind it. I have used heavies and Zukas before I started using warriors. Okay, so now once you completely thought out which base you're going to attack, you looked at all the things, let's get into the attack. Okay, so we're waiting 5 seconds. 4, 3, I feel like I did that in this video already. And I love these level 11 warriors. So let's find the person we were going to attack. So first, I don't need to worry about any of these mines on the left side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place down my flare over here on the storage. Oops. I'm going to place them in this far corner, so we'll all go to those flags. Now, I don't need to place any smoke, but you want to place smoke on the storage that you're going to. Yeah, I just noticed there probably was a boom mine there. If your warriors are like half level of health by the time you get to that, you just want to place a flare to the aid. I mean, you want to place a medkit. I cannot talk today. And then once you do that, you just want to flare them to the middle. They're all going to get down. Only lost a few troops. And once they get there, you're going to get ready to shock. And you should have enough for 2 shocked bombs, okay? I kind of shocked my own warriors. That was kind of a fail. But yes, what we're going to do is we're going to place artillery on that. And we might... This is going to be kind of a tough base because he did have boosted stuff. But I think I'm going to be able to take him on. Now, I did lose a lot of troops. I feel like I could have executed that better. But I still beat the base. And I had very little. 6 troops left. That was kind of a fail. I could have did that a ton better. So, that was kind of a bad example, but that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If this helped you, if you have any helpful tips for beginners, place them down in the comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback, and I might make a part 2 if I miss some facts about warriors. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's end this video off on upgrading something in the armory. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What should we upgrade? Should we do smoke? No, let's not. Let's do artillery. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.